It's actually disgusting how many people defend what Nintendo's doing. Like anytime I criticize any one of their games, Mario Kart World, for example, which is subjectively not a very fun experience. Sorry. Especially considering they've removed some modes and all the collectibles are really arbitrary, just not fun at all to collect, and don't really give you much value out of the game. Also, the tracks are just plain boring most of the time. So this, alongside other things that have come up very recently, Nintendo Direct that recently happened, where you basically have to buy the game. So for example, Pokemon Z to A for $70, also quite a lot for a game. And then you have to pay for DLC where you unlock a core part of the game, the evolutions. They're an extra $30, and this is before the game even comes out. That is so insanely scummy, I can't imagine. And I go for every mainline Pokemon game, regardless of how bad they are, even if they're 1 FPS in performance like Scarlet and Violet. But this is disgusting, and the fact that people defend it is insane to me. By it, I mean Nintendo and what they're doing. And like so many people, anytime I talk bad about Nintendo, people who defend them are always like, no, they're a great company. But I personally, I just cannot. I cannot agree with these people. I cannot entertain that idea. We're just blindly defending them for no reason. Like, they've used up all the goodwill they had from when they were actually pro gamer and actually doing innovative stuff to really make sure that, okay, yeah, they are a good company and they actually care. Like, now they're literally screwing people over, and people are just going, well, Nintendo did that and this, and it's okay, they can't really do any wrong. And that's so, it's, this blind faith is insane to me. I mean, other companies also do it poorly too, but that doesn't really make it any better. It just makes all of them bad. Like, they're overcharging you for games, and not only that, you buy the Nintendo Switch, you want to play online, you have to pay for Nintendo Online to really experience full parts of that game even. And whatever tacky stuff they have on, like the real-life camera or something dumb like that, doesn't really justify the extra 10 USD you have to pay for a dumb feature. And not only that, they made you pay $10 for a tutorial that every other console gets for free. You don't even think twice about it. And they made you pay for that, for something so boring and monotonous, to learn how to use the controls on the console. Just that fact alone, I don't know how people aren't completely outraged. And something like Pokemon Z to A being hidden behind like $100 experience, which is insane for what you're getting. The game is locked at 30 FPS on a console that's coming out in 2025. This is a super modernized console, or what's supposed to be. And you're telling me it's supposed to be leaps and bounds compared to like other stuff that's out there? No, it's pathetic for what you're getting. And you're paying much more of a premium compared to other consoles that can run games much better, that look great, that play great, and honestly have much more content to them that you don't need to pay $100 for. And this is just ridiculous, and there's more of this going on than before. Not only that, they increased the price for the Switch One, a console that's been out for close to a decade. Like, how has that not gone down in value? Why is it going up in value? It's because of this scummy move that they keep pulling, and these fanboys that keep defending them, despite the fact that time after time, they're just not going to care what their fans actually want. They're just going to shove whatever they can and then see how many people tolerate it before going up and up in terms of price. But that's pretty much it. I don't know. I can't support it at all. And it's kind of making me lose faith in stuff that people can go out and support it in that way, despite all the stuff that's happening and all the information that's out there. Like, so many people blindly support it, which I find infuriating because Nintendo just keeps screwing people over again and again. And the fact that Nintendo couldn't care less about the people supporting them is the part that frustrates me the most. Why are you doing this? So in good conscience, I can't really support any of their products right now, and most other products that have recently come out, like Borderlands 4 being $70 and not being playable in 95% of PCs is ridiculous. But PlayStation, Nintendo, Xbox, they're all really scummy right now. None of them are consumer friendly. So there's not one that's objectively better than the other. And they're definitely not caring about the gamer. They just care about making some money. And people keep blindly following them, especially Nintendo, and they're more than happy to do it. So just actually like open your eyes and look at how they're stealing money from you, basically. Instead, like, people keep seeing something shiny like Metroid and being like, oh, it's okay, we don't have to worry about it. And keep forgetting about the stuff that they, like all the bad stuff that they're doing. So yeah, this was a raw, unfiltered rant where at the start of the year, I was really excited for the Switch 2. And then more details came out about it. More details came about the price of the games for it, about Nintendo Online being such an integral part to it, and the dumb features you have to pay for alongside that. So, yeah, stuff like Mario Kart not being fun. I guess Donkey Kong Bonanza was great, but it's like you're paying so much for it. It should be great. Everything should be great. So instead of putting money into a Switch, I'd got a PC upgrade instead, which I would recommend people do if they're in the position to, and if it's possible for them. If not, then I can't recommend the Switch 2 in any way, in terms of how it's monetized and how much money it drains out of you. So that's going to be all for my rant. I got my point across. People support them, I think, are the problem. I seriously think that they need to open their eyes and really look at stuff as it is and stop like letting their fanboy brains take over. And again, this is not about Nintendo only. Other companies are scummy, and we should also call them out too. It's just, I've had the most problem with Nintendo fanboys defending them. No one's really like been a valiant Xbox or PlayStation supporter. Yeah, so that's all for now. Catch you later.